man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Let's talk. I heard a rumor, like Allison from the Umbrella Academy. I heard a rumor that we all was already speculating. I heard somebody say it was people tossing around June. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence heard it's for May. I don't have a specific date in May. I'm pretty sure that is contingent on what Canelo Alvarez does. So if Canelo Alvarez fight in the UK early in the day, which is rumors that he could be fighting John Ryder, UK, Middle East, somewhere overseas, or even in Mexico, for sure overseas is probably definitely going to be early in the day. In Mexico, it'll probably be at the same time. I remember I remember on HBO, they used to do a double feature with him. And, he would fight somewhere else in Mexico, and then they would switch the camera, or they would switch back to the main event or something like that. They would do that with Canelo Alvarez. They'll showcase him fighting in Mexico on HBO, then the broadcast will switch back to the original venue it was at. I don't know how many people remember that. I'm pretty sure a lot of Canelo fans remember. I seen Canelo come up on HBO. And they was positioning him to fight Floyd Mayweather for quite some time. And like, you know what? I ain't even mad about it no more, bro. I wasn't mad about that in Pacific, how they pushing Mexicans in boxing. I wasn't mad. Mad, but it's just, I don't even care, because it don't even seem like, athletes got the same heart no more that they once used to have, bro. It's not even just in boxing. They just not as competitive as they once were. You see somebody, somebody have a heartbreaking loss, they hugging the other team, they praying with the other team, they exchanging jerseys, signing autographs, and all that type of stuff. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, I remember, dude, you lose, man. We ain't gonna lose. We ain't gonna lose twice. We ain't gonna lose the game and lose the fight in the parking lot. It used to be animosity, disdain. That used to be masculinity when it came to competition. And then they didn't kind of mess it up as far as giving participation trophy awards and all that type of crap out now. So they didn't kind of like, messed it up. They didn't kind of, changed it. But, like I continue to say, it is what it is. And I just be noticing that, bro. And that's how laws have really made people, how people really moving in fear, in the world. Somebody break your house, you got to hesitate in some states and some areas to defend yourself. And then you hesitate to defend yourself, or you defend yourself, and then you got to hire a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You still got to come off money, and crooks and robbers got rights in your house. I remember it was a story real quick before I get back to Keeper Errol. It was going on like Twitter last year, a couple years ago. Somebody broke into somebody's house and they dogs mauled the robber to death, and they took the dogs under investigation. They confiscated the dogs, and I'm just thinking, wasn't that their job? Laws of religion, keep people weak. It keep people against their natural instinct. And at the end of the day, it does create a structure in the world, but at some point, wrong is wrong. At some point in sports, competition is competition. And a lot of these dudes ain't competitive no more, dog. That's how ain't nobody gonna bust a fight. You can blame AAU and all that. And even in boxing, the fraternity is small. It's not a big sport, so they all, know each other, fighting in the same tournaments. It's all love. But damn, at some point, can we get some masculinity back, man? Can we get some competitive nature back? Somebody call you out, you won't see a fighter, say nothing for years. Oh but, and this is I segue into this. That's what it is with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. That's exactly what it is. Even if Al Heyman said, well, I got a plan, down the line to make this fight, Keith, don't read too much into Errol Spence. Man, dog, I'd have been talking cash shit. Keith Thurman went into hiding. Y'all really supposed to believe Keith Thurman gonna do something? What Juice Man say? Do it. Believe me, you won't do it. Y'all really please? Come on, man. That man didn't punk you publicly, even though he knew Al Heyman had no plans on making that fight. It was no plans on Al Heyman making the contract. He still made Keith Thurman look bad. And guess what? That hurt the integrity of the fight. Now it's getting pushed back to May. What happened to the week before the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl week. What happened to all of that? And I told y'all they wanted Terrence Crawford. They was trying to wait him out, bro. I'm telling you. So Crawford wasn't supposed to fight from November 2021 all the way to April or May 2023. And who knows, it might get moved again. Somebody might get injured. I keep telling y'all, man, it's a joke. They are jokes. Terrence Crawford was the reason Errol Spence got a lot of them fights, bro. When he got them. When Terrence Crawford came on the scene, they started saying, oh, now we got to make these fights. Nobody talk about that. He the reason why. And people don't even know. He didn't even want to go for undisputed. Top Rank forced him to go for undisputed. He was ready to jump up the welterweight, but they knew what he finding out right now, that they didn't want to be part of the powwow. They were in the Terrence Crawford business. Even if Terrence Crawford was a free agent, even if, Top Rank would lend him out or say we can work together to make the fights, they had no ambitions on making that stuff happen. He's the reason all this is happening, bro. If he didn't exist, they'd still be stretching this shit out. They still would be stretching it out. I'm telling you, they still would be doing their best impression to stretch it out. And that's the honest truth. I peeped that game. Then he got Sean Porter. Then he got Danny Garcia. Everybody wanted to get bread. When Crawford started throwing out offers to these guys, now they want to throw them in there with Errol Spence because financially they couldn't fucking match it without Errol Spence. And look here, man. I keep telling y'all, this should have been already wrapped up. Errol should have been undisputed, and everybody should be moving on, going home to 54. He should have been 54, probably ready to go up to 60, or he can continue to sew up 154 pounds. And now they talking about wait to May. Cool. This dude, it'll be over 12 months since he been back in the ring. Keith Thurman, what is it? 15 months? 14 months? About 14, 15 months. And I never understood the stubbornness of, oh, we don't have the money or we don't have the dates. Y'all only can fight once a year. Lend them out to somebody. Come on, lend them out. So they can stay active. But I don't understand how you expect to have the power and you don't have the money and you don't have the dates. How does that work? But under the contract, they fight when he say fight. There's no minimum guarantee of fights. And all they doing is getting older. They faster, his muscles dropping off, and we ain't gonna never see the best of Keith Thurman, the best of Errol Spence. We ain't never see the best of Sean Porter, the best of Danny Garcia, because Al Heyman bullheadedness of not wanting to make these fights. That's what it is. And not wanting to work with other people. If everybody in boxing work with each other, and that's hard to trust these sleazy dudes in business, but people do it every day. Walmart, Walgreens, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, McDonald's, they work with people that they don't want to work with them like every day. That's business. That's corporate America. But now he got to wait all the way back into May. Man, Errol Spence need to shake the spot like Fulton did, bro. Because either, if you don't believe you that good, I understand the protection of Al Heyman, but damn, you ain't gonna know how good you is fighting once a year. You're not. Now they gotta come back in May. While Mayweather, this dude is the most active fighter affiliated with Al Heyman. let that sink in. He's the most active fighter affiliated with old Al Heyman. So they'll be coming back in May. Like I said before, man, how do you simulate fighting when you ain't fighting? It's sparring is sparring. It's not a real fight. Can't win sparring. Them dudes on the cusp of retiring, bro. Mark my words. They ain't gonna be around too much longer. Fuck with Al Heyman at all. And Al Heyman should have a structure in place for it should be. He should have so many main event fighters. You know what I'm saying? He should have main event fighters that should be considered the co-feature, undercard, whatever, man. He should have a model. You know, until you reach main event status, you know, you the co-feature, this the money you get, woo, 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 woo. But he don't have no model. It's black people crap. Not black people, you know, the N-word crap. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. He has no structure. They just throwing stuff in the pot like nasty ass gumbo. Let's put an oxtail in here. Let's put a deer paw in there. Just throwing shit together on the fly, bro. Have a business model. Have a structure. How is he surviving without a structure? If he do got a structure, it's utter trash. But it's in May. Next thing you know, you blink, it's gonna be in June. Next thing you know, it's gonna be on Thanksgiving, Christmas. You can't trust neither one of them. Oh man, the fighters got pushed back. Keith Thurman suffers a sprained pinky. Oh man, watch I tell you, they probably gonna push this fight back. I guarantee you, bro. This fight ain't gonna happen in May. Something gonna happen. They gonna push it back even further. Mark my words. They gonna push this shit all the way back, bro. They gonna push this all the way back. They gonna push this all the way back. Watch. So then, you know, to clean it, to finish it up, then they gonna have a pay-per-view. Then they gonna have a pay-per-view March. Fix my mirror. Fix my damn mirror. I'm tripping. They gonna have a pay-per-view in March. They gonna have a pay-per-view on March 25th with Benavidez and Plant. They gonna have a pay-per-view. They gonna have a pay-per-view with Marshall Benavidez and Plant. They gonna have a pay-per-view Ryan Garcia and Tank in April. Then May they gonna ask you money for Keith and Errol Spence. Boxing is becoming pay per fight. Pay per fight. That's what you gonna do. Pay per fight card. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.